Mr. Booth, it's been a while, mate.
Oily.
Good. You know, I love walking into this gym and walking up those stairs. It just evokes so many, not memories, because I never come to this place when years ago, but it's just like walking into Mickey's gym, innit?
I found them pictures on the market one day. I was walking around and I thought, oh, nice, some more nice old pictures there. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to punt for a few of them. And it was belters, Grey Twins and all that. And
yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd say it does. It just
good pictures up.
Puts a little. It reminds me of going into Champs Camp, you know, with all the pictures on the walls of their, you know, all their champions, you know, with Foster and Hensley and Morris and, you know, Carl Thompson. It's like I say, it just evokes good memories.
Makes the gym kind of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And this place, it's all changed as well, mate. Back down to one ring in the middle. Yeah. Anyone working around it.
Yeah, we're busy now. We're busy. We've got tons of kids. We're busy with the fitness classes as well. And like I said, we've got. Well, I don't know. I've got a few pros.
We had a few kids in here today being coached by Kevin Armstrong.
Yeah, Kev comes along and helps us out with the kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's school holidays, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. They only go back in a couple of weeks.
But I bumped into you with Ben. And now Ben, you've been talking about for a while for me, because I think was it a couple of champions, won a couple of belts over in Australia.
Yeah, he won a couple of WBC Oceanic title and an IBO, I think. And
he's been with you what, about 7 months now?
He has, yeah. And
how's things going with him?
Very well. He's come on leaps and bounds. He's adapting to different things. Obviously, it's all different in Australia. He never got much pads, and so he says he never got much sparring. So having the credentials he's got to bring over here is, I mean, for me to do my stuff with him, he sounds like he's seems like he's you know he's happy with it.
But there was a connection because you knew his dad.
Yeah, his dad. He's been an old sparring partner at school with his dad.
But and last weekend you were out with Jade Taylor.
Jade boxed at the Withenshaw Forum on a Flash Barrett show. She did extremely well. She's come from a Thai boxing background, and she's done absolutely fantastic. She was a great performance for her. Boxed a very experienced girl. I'm useless with bloody names.
Monique Antoinette or something, or Antonique or something like that. I think she's a Polish girl, wasn't she?
Yeah, Polish kid.
But and then you've got one of your old amateurs, Danny Snellgrove.
Danny's turning pro. We're just waiting for all the for him to process his license and stuff, and he'll be good to go on the 3rd of November.
And you're back in our fold.
Yes, I am.
Steve,
I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing.
Oh, you put a little tweet out, didn't you? You had some news coming up, and that was it. You'd sign in with well, you and Steve is helping you out with the promotional side again. He
is. I'm absolutely over the moon. We went to a meeting, put my ideas on the table, and he's happy. I'm very happy.
And so you've got a long relationship with him. He was your old manager, wasn't he?
He was my old manager. Yeah, we go back a few years, me and Steve. So he, like I say, he used to manage me with the Viking, and we had a gym. Oh, I can't remember where that gym was.
It was on East Lancs.
On East Lancs, that's right. Yeah. And then it made me come back with Woody.
I know. I would. That was because obviously my mate was Lee Whitehead, and he was fighting. I think he
still is, isn't he?
Well, you know, no, he was fighting though in those periods as well when you were. And I think it must have been your best period. I think you had 8 fights with him and won 6.
Yeah, I done really well. 7.
Was it?
Won 7. I think. My memory's terrible.
Got punched too many times.
Yeah, probably. Not slipping enough.
But obviously, it must be nice for you. I mean, I know this is your life, isn't it, boxing?
Yeah, it's what I do. That's what I do. I've had to give up my job with my leg and that. I've got a sort of poorly leg. So I'm just this is what I do.
Well, you've actually been through the wars over the last few years, haven't you? Didn't you have a little heart attack?
No, I didn't have a heart attack. I had a stent.
A stent?
Yeah, I had a couple.
Which is what Woody's had a couple of them.
Yeah,
so I presume you would have been chatting about that.
Yeah. When he came off, when I went to meet him, he just come back off holiday.
Because he said he feels like
really
a new man
fresh,
now.
Yeah, fresh as a daisy, man. Yeah, he looks really well. With the boxing side of things, I'm absolutely over the moon with joining up with Steve. And like you say, he's been a friend of mine for a long time. Like I say, he managed me, and I just want to work. You know, I want to work sort of like on my own type of thing with Steve, and he's done almost everything for me other than train fighters and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
well,
I've got a great group of fighters.
We was talking, and realistically, the period that you was boxing in, and certainly your second part of your boxing career, was a golden age for Northwest boxing, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it was a tough period, and it was a tough period of time with the boxing.
But I mean, you just mentioned a few of the names that you trained with and you padded with and you sparred with. I mean, you got Ricky Hatton, Arnie Farnell. Go on, just
Michael Broder.
It's a who's who of Northwest boxing.
I mean, I was quite fortunate, even though I never really made it to the big time. I was probably fortunate enough to probably train in the best couple of gyms. I mean, literally in the world. I mean, like I say, boxing's come back to Manchester. We've got world champions in Manchester now, champions as such.
But if you look, a lot of those guys are the guys that were trained with you in that gym.
Yeah.
That have gone on now to become,
you
know, look at Jamie Moore's gym now. You know, arguably one of the best gyms in not just in Britain but in the world.
I remember sparring with Jamie. I was, like you say, 7 years out, and it was my first spar. And for the first 2 rounds, he got the better of me. And then and I'll tell you this story. I heard him say to me, I think he'll be alright going out in the 3rd round, because I was like, I was fuming. Well, he's a good kid, Jamie. I like him. I've got loads of time for him, and like you say, he's doing really well.
Yeah.
You know, he won the title, you know, the European title and whatnot. So quite fortunate.
He's just as a coach now, though.
Yeah.
I know Oliver did a lot of work with Rocky before that, but under Jamie and Nigel, they've just picked up the first world champion.
Gone back from strength. They've gone from strength to strength, haven't they? Yeah.
And like you say, these were the guys that you were in the gym with, so surely the knowledge that you've learned from them lot is great for you to be able to pass on to your fighters.
I picked up a hell of a lot. Obviously, I was with I boxed under Phil Martin, renowned for producing 6 champions in the last 18 months of his life. I was wrapped around all them. Obviously, you know, Ray Farrell, trained Mike Broder, Billy Graham, who everyone knows. And so if you know your boxing, you know your history about boxing, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. The quality time I spent seeing, observing and sparring as well, and training alongside them, which was a great experience. And like you say, I've took a large part of what they've brought to me, and I brought to the gym. And obviously I get me little bits and I've I'm a level 3 coach, amateur, and I've picked little
because for the last 12 years you have run an amateur gym from here, haven't you?
I have, yeah. And you learn every day, don't you? I mean, people let you down, and you build yourself back up again, and you keep learning. You never stop learning, man. You know, even like boxers, you never stop learning in life. And well, especially as a boxing coach, like I say, you know, you get kids. I mean, I just had a kid gone somewhere else and undefeated, and you know, it's scratching your head. What's up with him? And by the way, the grass ain't green on the other side, but you know, they'll all live and learn.
Yeah.
They're only young kids, they're babies, man. You know what I mean? But let them get on with life.
Yeah, you can't worry about what other people do. Just keep on doing what you do, mate. Well, can I ask you one question as well? Because I think the last time I came here, it was Earlham Town.
Ah, yeah.
And so now we've got Salford City Boxing Club. That was a new addition to.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't. Actually, it was Steve Foster who actually mentioned it to me. He said, you know, we had to sit down and we went to Salford City Football Club, and we was talking amongst each other, and he said, Boothie, why don't you, you know, you're in you are in Salford, even though it's,
which is a fighting town.
Salford's a fighting town, and they're very supportive people. You got Jamie, which went behind him, supported him. Steve Foster went, and young Steve as well. You know what I mean? They all got behind the fight. So I'm thinking, you know, Earlham's a lovely town. But Earlham's like not a fighting town as such.
Footballing town,
it's
more.
Very football, and it's rugby as well. They've got some. I mean, they're doing really well for the kids. It's quite fair, you know. With the rugby, and obviously they've got the football as well.
It's nice for them to have an option here, though, isn't it? Because Earlham is sort of like right on the outskirts of Manchester, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got. I don't train senior boxers anymore. Even though I have got one or two. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I do train one or two. But
surely some of these young kids will come through, like Luke Evans and Johnny Telford. Well, I don't think, was John a junior when he came with you?
John was brand new.
Was he?
Yeah, they was both brand new when he came to me.
But young Luke Evans was a real baby, wasn't he? Wasn't he a 10-year-old?
Yeah. They was all babies, man.
So hopefully that's what's going to happen here. You're going to bring some of them through when they see the success that hopefully Jade and Ben can have with you here.
Well, do you know what? I've got a group of kids at the moment, and they're absolutely fantastic. They'll blow. I won't be so disrespectful and say they'll blow the other lot out of the water.
But each generation gets better.
You know what? I keep telling you now, we keep learning, and the more things I see outside of boxing, inside of boxing, the more things I can give back to the kids. And we do loads and loads with the kids. We go out sparring, we go just like to do with the pros. We go everywhere, and I'm not bothered. I just go. That's my nature. So we take up sparring everywhere. I seen your thing the other day with Lee Blundell.
Yes.
Yeah, we took the kids out there the other week.
Yeah.
Had a cracking night with them. Lots of fun, and they enjoyed it as well. So we're going.
And that's the most important. When the kids.
Yeah, man.
They just got to enjoy it, haven't they? More than anything, mate.
Yeah. Enjoyments. That's what it's all about.
Well, I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself again, mate.
Well, that's a big part of it as well. Because if I'm not enjoying myself, the kids won't be enjoying themselves. Because they'll see me moping about. Nah. You know, I'm happy. I'm very, very content with what's going on at the moment. We've got some great talent in the gym, the professional side of things. We've got Ben's on board now, and which I'm delighted about. He's given me a new lease of life.
And obviously these shows that you're putting in conjunction on with Steve and VIP.
With VIP
that takes you to another level again, isn't it?
Exactly. So me and Steve are going to get our heads together. Well, we've got our heads together. Sorry, and we're going to put these shows on. I mean, hopefully somewhere along the line, if I can't fill a card up and a book a show, Steve will put VIP fighters on the show, and obviously we're going to work together.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I've got some decent kids here, good ticket sellers, and you know, vice versa.
So the future's looking bright then, mate?
Yeah, it is.
Good.
For a change.
Well, we'll leave it on that note. Mr. Booth, it's always a pleasure, mate. Let's just finish. It's November the 3rd, is it?
Right, so
give the details.
Professional boxing event at Earlham and Caddy's Head Leisure Centre.
Is that just up the road here?
It's just down the road, yeah.
It's a nice venue. I think I filmed an amateur show there with you.
That's right, yeah. Well, we've got a skill show on before that. If that makes any use to anyone. We've got.
But on the same night you got a skills show with.
In the daytime, we're going to put 16, 18 amateur skill bouts on where there's no winners, no losers, and after that there'll be a cut-off time, and we'll start the professional boxing show, 6-fight card. At the moment we've got Ben Capps, Jay Taylor, Danny Snellgrove, Kieran Farrell, possibly Ryan Oliver, possibly Jamie Anderson, and possibly Steve Backhouse.
Alright, yeah.
So that could be
Steve's a Salford lad as well, isn't he?
Steve's a Salford lad. He had a match with he had a bout with
Colin Ben, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he had a bout with Russ. What's he called from?
Colin Day. Oh, no, who did he fight? He fought one of our lads.
He stopped Arrowsmith.
Dale Arrowsmith.
He boxed Dale Arrowsmith.
Alright.
And Steve was quite fortunate to beat him, so Dale's phoned me.
Ah, so there's a rematch on then.
It's a 50-50 fight, that.
Because they're what was both known as journeymen, really, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're both road warriors and travel all over the country fighting other people. So it's nice for him to.
So they've negotiated a little deal. So if he can do his quota, he can do his quota. Makes it beneficial for the event.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can raise some revenue to pay for the venue.
Right, nice one.
It'll be,
and that's November the 3rd.
November the 3rd. Outer ring tickets are £35, ringside £55.
Right.
So it's a reasonable amount of money. It's not we're not screaming.
No, and like I say, it's a lovely venue, and it's nice because, like I say, there's not really, you've got to travel a lot. So for it to be nice for the Hurling people to be able to watch boxing on the doorstep, innit?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, mate. Good luck for then, and I'll probably see you down there then.
Thank you very much, mate.
Take care, Mr. Booth. See you all.